Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arianti Aulia Putri with the official number A1M220002. So in this video I will answer the question about the silent way. There are three questions. So the first question is, what is the goal of teacher who use the silent way? So the goal of teacher use the silent way is to help beginning level student to gain fluency in the target language, with the ultimate aim is being their native language proficiency and good pronunciation. An important part of this ability is student being able to use the language to self-expression. Students should be able to express their thoughts, feelings, or needs in the target language. So, in order to help them achieve this, the teacher should emphasize self-reliance. So, students are encouraged to actively explore the language and develop their own inner criteria as to what is linguistically acceptable. So, the next question is, what is the role of the teacher and what is the role of student? So, the first is the role of the teacher in this silent way is an technician or engineer who facilitates learning. So only student can do learning. A teacher is aware of what student already know, and this teacher can decide the next steps. So the teacher is silent. Silent is true because the teacher is silent and give the responsibility to the student. So the task of teacher is focus on students' attention and provide exercise to help them develop language facility. However, to ensure their self-reliance, the teacher should only help them as much as strictly necessary. As Caleb Gedenius says, the teacher works with the student and the student works with the language. For example, the teacher will often give the student time to correct their own mistake before giving an answer to the question. So the teacher also avoid the praise or criticism as it can discourage students from their developing self-reliance. And the role of the student in the silent way is to use what they know. They are responsible for their own learnings, and they remove any obstacle that will prevent them from giving their full attention to the learning text and actively in exploring the language. And the last question is, what are some characteristics of the teaching or learning process in the target language? The first is with using sound color charts. Students should begin their study through basic basic blocks. And the next is sound are introduced through language specific sound color charts. And the next is rely on what students have already known from acquiring the knowledge of their native language. Teacher lead their students to associate the sound of TL with particular colors. And the next is the same color used to help students to gauge their spelling that responds to sounds and how to read and pronounce the word correctly. And the last is teacher often asks teacher often ask students to describe what they are feelings, reaction, or thoughts on the lesson they have already learned. So I think that's all I can see and answer about the question in the silent way. I say sorry if there are any uh, incorrectly answer, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.